Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone. How? Hey, welcome back to another Reading and Writing Day at Discovery Ranch. I'm Mr. Dawson, and I'm here to take you on discovery so you can learn how to read and write. Join me here each day so we can go on new discoveries together. And don't forget, if you will write to me and tell me something you've learned, I will send you an activity book. I think you should write to me and tell me something you've learned this week. Well, let's get started with our reading and writing time right away, so we have a lot of things to do. Now, remember that our essential question is, in what ways are things alike? How are they different? Remember, we looked at these jars, and each thing in this jar, they're the same, like marbles. Look at all these marbles. Or tacks. But they're also different because if you look at the marbles, they're different colors. So somehow they're the same, and somehow they're different. There's a place for everything. Now today, our book or our story is called Good for You. This is a story that talks about different things that are alike and different. Now, it's your job in this story, again, to decide, is it nonfiction, which means it's true, or fiction, which means it's not true. So as we're reading through this story, you think about that, and then at the end, you get to tell me whether you think it is fiction or nonfiction. Okay, so I'm going to read this story, but I need to move to the other side so that I can do it correctly. Here we go. I'm going to move over here. And now let's take a look at this story, Good for You. Now, before we start reading, I want to talk about some text features. Remember, text features are things that they put in the book to help you understand the story better. Now, the text feature I want to talk about on this page, page 34, is labels. Look at these labels. Here are some labels right up here. It says fruits, grains, vegetables, proteins, and dairy. Now, labels give more information about the photograph or graphics. These labels tell us the different parts of a good plate of food. Food plate. Here are the labels. Let's do some reading. Are you ready? What does a healthful meal look like? Look at the food groups on the food plate. They are part of a healthful diet. Let's learn about these food groups. All right. Now, if you look at this, how many do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have fruits and vegetables and proteins and grains and dairy, all part of a very healthy diet. That's right. Okay, let's go over here to page 35. Uh-oh. All right, on 35, we have more labels. Do you see these labels? Oh my goodness. Oh, there's here's a label. There's a label vegetables. There's a label grains. Oh my goodness. So remember, the labels tell us the food groups that are shown in the photograph. That's right. Oh my God. Hey, wait a minute. My good friend, Mrs. Nix, reminds me that these fruits and vegetables, guess what? They're part of a family. Look, all of these are part of the family. Which family? Fruit. So there's the label, fruit. This is a family too. What's that family called? Vegetables. So that's why they put the label vegetables there. And then what is this group? Grains, right. So all of these are grains. We could call it the grain family, the vegetable family, and the fruit family. And that's why they're using the labels. The labels help us to identify the family. In this case, the fruits, the vegetables, and the grains. Oh, that's amazing, isn't it? Okay, here we go. Let's read it. Fruits and vegetables are full of vitamins. They give you energy too. Oh, look, there's a sight word that we learned this week. T-O-O spells two. The food plate shows that we should eat more vegetables. Ooh, yes, we should eat lots and lots of vegetables, that's for sure. Let's keep going. Grains have fiber, minerals, and vitamins. Breads, cereals, rice, and pasta are grains. So here are the grains. So that's 3 of the groups that we've talked about on this plate, isn't it? We have the fruits, we have the vegetables, and we have the grains. Okay, let's keep going. Let's take a look at page 36. Here we go. All right. You guys ready? Let's read this one right away. Protein helps to build bones and muscles. Eggs, meat, and fish have protein. Beans and nuts have lots of protein too. There's the word too again. Too is one of our sight words, T-O-O. That means as well. Okay, let's keep reading. Some dairy foods are good for you. Milk and yogurt have calcium. Calcium is good for your bones. So we have protein and we have dairy. Here are the labels. Labels are giving you a clue for the picture and the graphics. And in this case, here's the protein. So like my friend Mrs. Nix tells me, look, this could be what? The protein family. Right. And this could be what? The dairy family. Choose your meals from these food groups. These foods are good for you. Okay, so here's my question. So I have an egg. We talked about egg. Let's see. I hope you remember. Now, if I wanted to put egg in one of the families, which family would I put the egg in? Would I put it in the protein family or would I put it in the dairy family? What do you think? Right. I would put it in the protein family because it says it right here. Protein helps to build bones and muscles. Eggs, meat, and fish have protein. So if I was going to take an egg, I'd put a picture of it right here in this family because eggs are protein. Oh, that was so amazing. We're learning so many things about families and how things are like and how they're different. I better take this down here. And then I want to look at some writing. It's time for writing. Let me get my writing. Uh-oh, I almost lost my sentence checker. All right, here we go. Put it up there, and let's see what it says. Here we go. It says, good for you. Find clues. How does the author help you learn about foods to eat? Circle the clues. Okay, here we go. We're going to circle the clues. Let me get my pen. Find. How does the author help you learn about the foods that you eat? Here it says fruits and vegetables, and then they gave me a label. Look at that. Label. They labeled, here are all the vegetables. Here's another one, proteins. And they labeled it proteins, and that goes with this picture, doesn't it? There's the family. Here's a family. Here's a family. And then grains. Grains. Here are the grains. They're linking the label to the picture. Do you see that? And then dairy. Dairy. It says dairy there. And so that dairy goes with that picture. It's dairy. Isn't that amazing? Oh, those are a lot of clues in there. And look how those are important. That's why labels are so important. They're important because they help us to understand the story. Right. So, our writing is, a healthy diet includes Oh, I forgot. I forgot one of them. Oh, I see it right now. I said 4, but really it is 5, right? Because here's fruits. There's that label. And what does that have to do with? Here's the fruit family, the vegetable family, the protein family, the grain family, and the dairy family. Oh, sometimes you forget things and then you can go back and find it, and then it's perfectly fine. Okay, so now let's go back to our writing. I want to say a healthy diet includes, and what does it include? It includes fruits and vegetables, protein, grains, and dairy. All right, so I have to write all that. A healthy diet includes fruits, vegetables, protein, and grains, and dairy. I wonder if I'll be able to fit all of that on there. Ooh, let's see how I can do that. Okay, here we go. So I want to say a healthy diet includes fruits. Okay, so I'm going to write fruits right here. Maybe I'll start it over here a little bit. And I can get it right here. F-R-U-I-T, fruit. And then I'm going to put a comma, and a comma is like a short pause. And then what was the next thing? Vegetables, right, vegetables. And I can use this information to help me spell it. V-E-G-E-T-A-B-L-E. Fruit, vegetables. Oh, I forgot my S. Oh, Mr. Dawson. Fruit, vegetables. What else? Protein. Yes, and I can use it again. Protein. Protein. Oh, I'm going to run out of room here. Fruit, vegetables, protein, and what else? Oh, and grains. I'm going to be able to write right down here. I'm going to use this room down here. Watch, grains. G-R-A-I-N-S, grains. And, which is a sight word, A-N-D. What's the last thing? Dairy. And I'm going to use it right there, dairy. Here I go. D-A-I-R-and-Y. A healthy diet includes fruit, vegetables, protein, grains, and dairy. What do we need now? Don't forget the punctuation, right? I'm going to put my period right there. So a healthy diet includes fruit, vegetables, protein, grains, and dairies. And these are all families. Oh, I had a wonderful week. I hope you had a wonderful week. We learned so many things this week. I hope that you have learned some things as well. I need you to keep practicing these things, and then we'll do some more next week. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.